Get to the tape. Let's dive into the tape.
Mike Rupp with a Yager-like salute.
Roll the tape.
Rupp with a shot. He's gone.
2 goals for Mike Rupp.
Look at him go. Tape the tape. Let's diggity dive right into the tape. All right, Coach. We're going to talk about the Edmonton Oilers. Put up a 9 spot against the Seattle Kraken last night. Now, I will say, I think the Seattle Kraken are going to be starting to go a certain way right now, and I hate to say that, but they took advantage of a team that's maybe struggling a little bit, not getting great goaltending in the Kraken, but I don't think any of that matters to the Edmonton Oilers because they put up some points. They're starting to feel good about themselves. They've had a couple games where prior game they lost 1-0 to Minnesota, then they won 4-0 against Seattle the prior game so it feels like more Edmonton Oilers hockey. Like they can play and keep teams down in the scoring against, but then also they can have games like this.
I mean, and that's what they have to do. I mean, and they had the confidence against Seattle because they just finished beating them 4-0. So they knew if they came in and played their game that they would have a good chance of doing the same thing. So I just think when you score goals, it makes you want to score more goals. And they did it last night, and you don't score 9 goals against teams too often in this league.
When you've coached teams that have those big monstrous, maybe point night that we like to call it, did you feel like that was a good thing for them? Because now your best players are feeling extra cocky right now after a win like that?
I think you brought it into next day's practice. You tried to keep them down to earth, but at the same time, you always gave them a pat on the back for, see, this is how you can play.
Yeah.
I know if you do this, you're going to do it again. You do it again. It gives them confidence, but at the same time, you got to make sure not too much confidence where they, the saying, used to throw your sticks and sweater on the center of the ice, and that's all we have to do. That's enough, right?
Now, but here's the thing. We're starting to get that time of the season where it's about time for the Edmonton Oilers move up the standings. And maybe that's what we're starting to see here. And I'm going to go show some clips last night. They were feeling it. And the biggest thing is the superstars were feeling it. This is Connor McDavid's first goal of the game. And watch the footwork here. I mean, this is just a thing of absolute beauty. And you're going to I want you to watch his feet. Watch these feet. And can we just, know what I would like for us to do? The control room here. Let's go forward slow and bring it back and forth a little bit because he's going to receive this pass, and watch the footwork here. I mean, opens. Now bring it back. Like, just look at this movement. This is just a 4, and I know it's 10-2, not a big deal, but he does it twice. But what he does here, Bruce, he's in that shooting lane, the whole shooting position the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking of the Winter Olympics when the figure skaters are doing that little dance across, and you're doing it with the same speed. But I'm also looking at his face, and he's got that determination last night that I'm going to shoot pucks and they're going to go in, because the 3 previous games, I think he'd only had 1 shot on goal each game. So he's smart enough to know if I shoot pucks, I'm going to score goals, and he looked determined.
He had 60-some goals the one year, right?
Yeah.
Like 63 or whatever the number was. Roll it forward. I mean, this is what he does. So you know that he can shoot it. And he said post-game, I wanted to shoot the puck more tonight in this game. That was a big first goal. And this is Leon. Leon's like, I'll let you borrow my office for a minute to pod Coles in. I mean, what about this feed, though? Because you're going to see Leon right at the top of the screen. He loves doing this, whether there's a power play, whether it's 5-on-5. He likes to get lost and then come downhill here. And a lot of times he'll do this, not even have the puck, but he'll get lost in the coverage a little bit. But watch this feed as he gets it. There's no one even on this side of the ice in that area. But now pause it right here. Look at this angle of this pass. Not only is it, you got to go past Savoy, but all the way down here. I mean, that's a very flat pass.
Not paying any attention to anything other than what's in front of him, too.
No. I mean, it's a page out of Leon's book.
Yeah.
Pod Colson's seen it enough. Roll it forward. This is just a world-class pass. Just squeaks through the wickets of Joey Decord. And this is Leon's like, all right, I want the keys back to my office. He's going to bury it. But here's the thought process between these 2 elite superstars who their games are starting to take off, too. First off, let's see you want to see how they're feeling it? Can we go real slow? Watch the spinning of the stick by Connor McDavid. Go real slow right here. He just wins this face-off, and we roll it forward. Look at him spin. Bring it back there. Do you see the little stick twirl? Like, Bruce, I love this. It's just such a little... Look at him just spinning the stick right here. Roll it forward really, really slow. He's just going to grab it here, win the draw. He's going to spin it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. And let's holster that thing. And here's the feed that I like. It's going to get down to Connor. So Connor's going to be, hold on 1 second. He's off the screen, off to the side. He's right over here, right? We saw him. Now, here's a decision, and this is where the brains have to come in of a Leon Draisaitl. Now, This can go down to Connor, and then Connor can try to find Leon in that one-time spot. But he also knows I got to be cognizant. They're in this I formation. That's a close range. That you just turn around here. You're going to have this. Let me see. What do I got here? This one's not working. All right. You're going to have this Seattle Kraken PKer and roll this forward slowly, and you're going to see him just turn, and it's just a natural reaction. He's going to take away that passing lane, but watch what Leon does. Leon knows I can get lost here. You got coverage in front. Let's get down low, and look at this. Wide open back door. You just got to make the best player in the world, arguably, make a routine pass.
He's made that pass many times before. Yeah. You know, and I often wonder when you see, because you see this quite frequently, is how often he practices that in practice. Does he take 100 pucks at the end of every practice and just put them up there? Because he's one of the very few people I've ever seen in all my years that can put that up with regularity into that spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice, beautiful play. But Leon goes to that area, and they got that connection. I think I saw the other today that they combined for 500 and some goals on
I think the pre-scout, you might want to put one of these in there to say, hey, listen, when Connor's got it and he's coming out of the corner, you may well look for the back door.
We'll roll this thing forward. I think the next one's just a set play. This is on a PK. I thought this was incredible. Bruce, you want to take this one?
Yeah, you know what? This is a set play. If you win the draw, and Savoy is going right at the defenseman, thinking, okay, he's just going to block the shot or try to keep the puck in. Then he turns around and they know that he's going right up the ice, and it's just if you watch him do the spinorama and look for the puck right away, and then he's got a breakaway. Like, I mean, it's like he knows what's going on there, and it doesn't work all the time, but there's a lot of set plays from penalty killing for breakaways that they've seen in the past. This is a new one that I've seen, and it's beautiful.
Almost hit the linesman. I would have been so ticked. The guy's gone. They almost this close hitting the linesman, but beautiful finish by Savoy.
But when you can put pressure on the offense on the penalty, on the power play, to worry about the PK, then you've got half the battle won.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody's on the PPs thinking that you're gonna.
No,
you're thinking this.
They're thinking that it's going to come up the boards, and you have to have a battle. But Bouchard's calling for the puck right now, and as soon as he goes for the puck, then Savoy goes, "Whoops! I'm coming. The middle's wide open.
Yeah.
I'm going to go there."
And we just roll this thing forward. I mean, I love it. I love stuff like that. And then Edmonton didn't break stride in this game. You had a little pushback here, and they just kept going. And we're going to watch this one. We're going to roll it forward. This is Connor McDavid. I love that. Bring it back for one quick second. You watch him right here put his stick up. I love when superstars take control. A little bit back further. Watch this twig up there. Give that to me. Roll it forward. He's going to get this puck, and then he's going to do what Connor does. He ends up getting this and starts going downhill, and just a surprising shot. Like, just takes a step, dips to the inside on Larson, steps to the outside, fires this thing past Joey Decord before he even knows what's coming.
Well, Joey's not knowing what's going on now. He doesn't know, am I going to Draisaitl? Am I going to Hyman? And he leaves everything wide open. He's just hoping it hits him.
I think you think he's like going behind the net, and he doesn't do that. So you can just roll this thing through, and it's just Connor. Like, this is you got to sell something, and he does here. What a shot, going 5-hole, and then you got big Leon. How about the passing play, getting it over and around? But this is the thing that gets me. Oh, you get the opportunity, and this next angle, it's just. You talk about taking inventory, and Connor does it all the time. But pause it right here. You got Connor McDavid. He's going to be shooting this puck, passing this puck. This puck is going to end up around the boards, and it's going to be off screen over here. And this is what I want us to pay attention to is by the time the camera even adjusts to where the puck's going to be, it's already going back to the net because he has looked, the Grubauer is out of the net, and you've got the play is just to get it back on net quickly.
That's the great hockey sense. Connor knows that there's no goalie in the net while he's not looking at the net.
Yes.
And not everybody can do that.
Watch how fast he gets this on net. So let's run it through full speed, and then we can bring it back a quick second, and then just watch it. Like, look, by the time people react, and now bring it back till right here. Now let's go slow from here. So that puck comes around, go slow, and watch everybody's heads. By the time it goes wide, it's around, everybody turns, this puck's already coming back in. Like, that is That's a fast mind right there by Connor McDavid.
He knows it's either going in the net right away or it's going to be wide.
Yeah.
I think that's why
probably why he went there to
he
begin
goes
with,
right
right?
to the boards.
Yeah.
And then he's also deciphering the fact that there's going to be no goalie in the net. It happens so quick, and it's so difficult to do, you can't even imagine.